Hello friends, I have this year's Born Yesterday from Lagunitas, and on their Instagram they actually said it has Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, and Sabro hops. I think this is the first time they've used Sabro in it. In the past, I think they usually had Equinox instead. It's still 7.2% alcohol, and it's 15 days old. So it's born 10/5/20 here. I feel like we used to get it a lot fresher. Maybe it was really fresh last year. I don't remember. But 15 days old is pretty fresh. But some people say that with these wet hop beers, you lose a lot after 2 weeks in terms of that special wet flavor. But let's do it. It's always a very good beer, especially because it's, kind of normal 6-pack prices. Got this for $12, and it's not really hazy at all this year. I mean, there's a very light misty quality, but it's extremely translucent. I don't see any tiny chunks or anything. It's just like a very, very, very light, I guess you would technically call it a haze, but by our standards these days, you don't really call that hazy. And I'm smelling lots right now already. Whew, that's a really big aroma. Very, very fruity. Wow. I mean, it's sort of that classic Lagunitas thing happening. But it's like, I guess, really, really zesty. Big on citrus zest. And also very, very peachy too. It's fresh peaches with a little grapefruit and orange zest on top. Maybe not as much lemon or lime though. It smells almost juicy. And I'm not getting much chlorophyll green stuff. Maybe I'll notice that a little bit later, but also maybe I've lost it. Or the beer's lost it after 15 days in packaging. But it smells fantastic. Very nice. It's resinous and sticky from the resinous quality, but also the sweetness. It's pretty sweet. They do call it a pale ale, not an IPA. There's just lots of floral, rosy flavors that linger. And is there a cucumbery quality to it? That's what I often describe that wet hop chlorophyll quality like. It's a little bit bitter. The ale is IBUs. I guess not. Sometimes they change the wacky writing around there. I don't know if they have this here. No booziness. A little bit of spiciness. Very clean finish. Pretty nice mouthfeel. Kind of peppery. It's prickly but not seltzery in carbonation. It's very fine carbonation, but it's not really silky to the palate. It definitely is full of lots of hop oils. The tongue can make it quite dry. I guess it becomes more of a kind of generic candy-like flavor. I think Lagunitas has probably one of the most expressive yeasts of your kind of classic California IPA brewers. It brings in something that's not quite bubblegum, it's not quite your London Ale 3, but it's a little bit of, I don't know, generic taffy sort of candy quality. It helps to bring out a certain sweetness that almost all their IPAs seem to have. And that's quite pale. They probably use a hint of crystal malt in here, but not much to add any caramel flavors. Really good beer. Definitely the best beer they make. It's their only beer that I always buy. maybe I should have turned to their other ones. But the fact that this one was always very good, and they ship it everywhere, quite fresh enough, I'd say. And it's kind of taken over my palate, my face, with that resinous, spicy, perfumey, rosy quality. And maybe there's a little bit of a green flavor happening, but it's not quite cucumber. It's earthy, but bright. I guess that's the special quality with this, is that it's somehow earthy, but not all dirt and dark. It's a very, very bright, fresh, lively flavored beer. And really makes you want to keep drinking more and more and more of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably one of the fruitiest, non-New England style IPA beers. I would give it 4+, 4.25. It's really, really nice. Go get it while you can. It's in the Boston area, even though I just showed up at a place and they had it and I didn't even know it arrived. So go get it now. Bye.